In 2006, our director, Reg Kelly, met Gary Rogers of the Rogers Family Foundation, and they had a conversation about one of the challenges facing academic innovation today. What Reg conveyed to Gary was that there's a real gap between where NIH funding ends and where true commercial funding begins.
I was a brand new assistant professor at UC Berkeley, and with funding and research projects, it's sort of a chicken and the egg problem, or a catch-22, in that as a new professor, you need to demonstrate results and productivity and innovation. But if you don't have funding, it's difficult to do that. But in order to get funding, you have to do that. So it's sort of, where do I start?
Our recent Bridging the Gap Award was based on developing technology that could be used to treat patients with macular degeneration. And this is a drug delivery device that can be used to deliver protein therapeutics to the back of the eye. Right now, when patients are going blind, they essentially have to go to the clinic every month and get a large injection into their eye to get drugs over to the retina.
The research in my lab is really centered around how can we advance protein-based measurements. A lot of the measurements that we make to date are very slow, they're very labor-intensive, and they're oftentimes not very quantitative. So what my research group has really been focused on in the life sciences instrumentation realm is how can we really bring next generation to proteomics.
These are things that are, again, very difficult to be funded because we're not looking at a new technology or basic science, but we're taking something that we've already developed and really proving it out.
So these awards are targeted towards any of the faculty at our 3 campuses, and the idea is to provide $125,000 per year for 2 years in order for that faculty member to de-risk a particular technology. Of the 9 awards that we've had since 2006, we've actually seen 5 companies get started and 3 longer-term industry partnerships get set up.
We were at the stage in which we actually had a prototype device that could be loaded with our drug of interest, but what we really needed to do is show that it could be used in therapeutic models.
So the Bridging a Gap Award really allowed us to apply engineering and microfluidic principles to assay and instrument development, and has really helped link us to industry collaborators.
In talking to the venture community, and we say, oh, this technology was funded by the Rogers Award, they say, wow, because they know it was not only vetted by an academic perspective, but also had a lot of input from the community that will be the end users.
So we love discovery and we love identifying and understanding new phenomena, but the other part of engineering is really trying to make a difference in society. The Bridging the Gap Award was a wonderful mechanism to really get us moving forward on our technology development, and I think that's going to continue based on these new relationships that we've developed after the Bridging the Gap Award.